Welcome back to the channel, Tatsters. If you don't know, I'm George Ross. The channel is Retro Reselling and it's Charity Shop Championship time, but round 2, going around them all over again. Got 9 towns to do for a second round. What better place to start than at the very bottom? Chelmsford City, obviously my local, it's where I live, and it's, yeah, £90, rock bottom of the table, which is what it deserves at £90 for sort of 7-ish charity shops. I did pick up that keyboard, but that was in a cash converters, and if that counted, which they don't because it's not a charity shop, it would have been up there, and that's sold as well. I think 170 odds. I'll put it here, I'll show you what one. Yeah, that one, it was a good one. Charity shops only though. I will be going to cash converters again, but only charity shops are allowed in the table. So what am I expecting? Pretty much the same thing. They are very overpriced in Chelmsford. There's lots of competition, obviously lots of footfall going into the shops every day. So big prices followed by large footfall, followed by slower turnover of stock. They seem to have the same things in. Yeah, I'll be happy to get £90 on round 2, but you never know, with charity shops I could do amazing. But what better way to find out than to get stuck in, get my rucksack, strap you in. Again, if there's my random music over the top, it's because they're playing CDs and copyrighted music, just to take note of. So yeah, let's get in there. Yeah, there's a couple of bits. Is that separate as well?
Last week. Oh, and well, it is. Or you can just take your name and okay. So I'm showing Mike 2. Right. 6 Echo Romeo. And let's start with the 7, but that's a lot to remember. Oh, we can find you later. Yeah, that's lovely. All right. Okay. Want me to put them by the computer? Okay.
Alright, let's get them, please.
What is that?
It's like a fake wood set for kids. Like they can saw it. It's like polystyrene.
Oh right. Where did you buy that?
Around the corner, Oxfam one.
Oh right.
Yeah. There's a bargain. I'll keep them quiet for 10 minutes.
Yeah, well you look at ours because we've got a lot of toys. How old is that for though?
Well, ours are 8 and 10.
What have you done with old enough?
Thank you.
But
He doesn't look old enough to have a 10 and 8.
yeah, I know.
Do you want to try it?
No, it's okay. They'll fit. That's fine. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow.
Nice colour.
They're nice.
A nice cherry red type.
Yeah.
Nice colour.
Cherry red. You get cherry red cream on that.
Yeah. I've actually got some at home as well, which is handy.
My
Yeah.
husband's got a pair of trainers
bit on the
which are
toe.
that colour.
Yeah.
And it's surprising how they come up and you put the
Yeah, I know.
on
Yeah.
them.
Give it a shine on it, isn't it?
Yeah. Make them look good.
Here we are.
Okay. Right, so back in the unit now, and Chelmsford done its best to redeem itself from being bottom of the table. Bag full of stuff. I actually had to do a drop off halfway through because the bag was full and heavy. So because there's so much, I won't go into too much detail, but I'll show you each one, what I paid, what I'm planning to list it for, and obviously at the end see where it came in the table. We'll start with the two items that won't count, because like I said at the beginning, cash converters won't count. And yet again, I found something in there. There's these two. And this one. So both speakers, but they're having like a clearance sale. These two Sonys, only £4 for the pair, which is mental for a reselling type shop. Yeah, just simple speaker systems. They take the normal plus and minus wires. Yeah, £4, hopefully into 35 to 40 on them. I've got another Sony older iPod sort of connection, but this one has actually got a radio and I think an alarm as well. Only £5, so they really did want to get rid of that. Again, this should be £20–25. It's got the mains lead, also runs on batteries I believe, but I did get a tip off from a couple of subscribers. Even though it is still good to have the older connection for iPods or iPhones, you can actually buy an adapter for a couple of pounds from China that slots in and it plays the newer iPods and iPads as well. So thanks for the tip, and I will be doing that as well. Should make it sell faster. So they're out of the way. Cash converters doesn't count, not a charity shop. So this is what I did get from the charity shops. And the first one is this Dulux workshop, like real construction. The wood is like polystyrene, so it acts like it's being cut, but obviously takes no effort and it's safer. It was £3.99, which was a bargain, and it was even better because when I opened it up, all brand new and sealed inside, never been cut. Even if this was used partly, as long as there's lots of wood left, lots of tools and screws, these usually get £20. Because it is new inside, the box could be better. It's a bit bloated, but with new, hopefully £30 sale there, £32 plus postage. Good start, Chelmsford. Okay, next thing, just going to randomly grab stuff, so it's not all from the same shop, it's just mix and match. This was from a Fairly Hospice, £8. Had to look them up because I wasn't too sure. Diodora IC4000. Never seen this sort of style before. Women's size 6. Looked it up and completed and sold £35. Next up, the old dears in the shop wanted me to try these on. I kindly declined. But £15.99, so paying up. Of course, British Heart Foundation, you have to pay up for everything basically. But like I say, with vintage shoes, made in England, is always going to add value. And also just the vintage style, nice colour, like a cherry red. I've actually got a cherry red cream in my drawers, so I can shine up the shoes, like get the toes all nice, shine them up. For my £15.99, that should be hopefully 35 to 40, maybe even 45. Sticking with footwear, nice quality bit of leather again. This is Love Sun. Never picked these up before. But yeah, nice chunky leather, waterproof boots. Again, paying up a little bit, £9.99, but these should be comfortably a, again, £30–35 sale. This was quite a cool find, bit of a risk as well. £5.99 from an Oxfam. There's a vintage, or sort of vintagey, England football shirt. Official England badge, and I believe Umbro as well. It's got the shiny badge. This was used between 2003 to 2005, so not quite vintage, just more retro type. And the reason I got this for £5.99 was because if I fold it inside out, it's reversible. There we go. Boom. How cool is that? Didn't even know this existed either. And a reversible one on eBay got about £20. So again, with a light package, nice and small, easy to picture, from $5.99 to $20. I'm happy with that, and yeah, cool unusual item. Bog standard Harry Potter hardback with the dust jacket, $3.99. That'll go as a bundle in my hardback sets. There we go. And I got another Sony iPod dock radio. Charity shop this one though, and it actually has the newer connection. That should be £20–25 sale again, nice and standard. Last item, and probably my favourite, this vintage film projector. I think it came out in the footage that I actually done a sneaky and quickly plugged it in to make sure if it definitely was working. Because that £20, obviously paying up again a little bit, but if it was all working, the light turned on, which was handy. All the bands are still intact, everything was turning as it should. Got a power adapter, obviously, spare blank reel, nice original box. Yeah, just a nice looking thing, and these are strong sellers. I try and get these at boot sales when I can. Should be aiming 55 to 60 for this one. So from £20, got his box, just a nice item that I know is working. And the lady in the shop said that the electricals have a 6-month warranty on. So if anything did develop or if it wasn't working, I can take it back for my money back. But even as spares repairs, people will buy these maybe £35-ish, £30, and they'll try and fix them up. So I'm lost out on 20, and that's the last of the pickups. So I've got the red mark on my forehead again, always with the head cam. But I've done a quick bit of maths, and going on sort of the lower ends of the items, Chelmsford has really recovered well. £225 in rough approximate listings. Obviously what I sell them for might be higher, maybe slightly lower, all depending on how quick they go out. So yeah, that's just a rough guide, 225. So we're gonna have to add the £90 that it was on. So round 2, Chelmsford's total for the charity shop championship, £315. So I put the chart here, recovered well, mid-table, but obviously it's not going to be top, but I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out. Like I said at the start of the video, I wasn't expecting even the £90 I got last time, because I know how high, and you saw how high the prices are in some of the shops. It's crazy. They're really happy with what I have found, even if I had to pay up a little bit. I've paid up for quality, which is what I try and put across to you lot. So round 2, the first one complete. Chelmsford, that's its final position now. I probably won't have time for a round 3. We're rolling through the months quickly. It's already February, I think, in a couple of days' time, which is mad. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel for all the others. I'll go through the list again in no particular order. Just whenever I get a chance and whatever I fancy, I'll pick a town and do another video. Okay, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.